Nodfast. We were back after a summer hiatus.
We had to take the summer off.
We decided it's cold now. We'll do a show again.
It's busy.
It's too hot to do a show. It was like 90 degrees.
Well, there's a lot of shit going on too.
So yeah, other than that, there were other things going on too.
Yeah.
Josh just got a new car. I guess you didn't put that in the show thing.
No, I didn't.
It's the Max. It's the Malibu Max. It has 2 X's in the Max.
But it's the maximum that you're allowed.
Yeah, it is. I feel like I'm standing like next to the edge of the world of like beyond which is unknown.
You're maxed out.
Yeah. It's all
But
the best everything.
It's a new car with all the things in it.
Yeah, it's just
Does it have
car.
power everything?
See, the thing is,
It tells you a lot of stuff. It gives you data. You said.
You know, I rode my bike a lot this last year, and I kind of like generally will always hate cars.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's cool to have a newer one.
At least more efficient.
It's going to be around a while because it's sort of in your care, you know.
Right.
Right.
Or it's you can determine how long.
Yeah, I've owned 2 cars in my lifetime. I'm my second car.
Oh God.
It's cool, but yeah.
You have, Paul?
I can't even. I'll have to get back to you on that. That'll take a while.
Josh,
to come up
do you
with that
think
number.
how many cars I've
No
owned?
comment at this time. Probably less than 5.
Less than 5.
I'm over 5 for sure.
I was telling Josh, my
Way over
first
5.
car was a 1979 Malibu Classic.
Full circle.
267 V8 4-door old lady's car. When I got it, that car looked like it was brand new.
My
It had electric seat.
oh.
1979 electric adjustable
Yeah.
seats.
Oh no, we had
AC.
we had stuff from the era. Trust me. My first car was a 75. Let's put it that way. So it'll take me
75 what?
a while. Honda Civic.
Oh, nice, dude.
Oh, so the tiny one.
Honda Matic. Yeah.
I want one of those.
Yeah,
It's
2-door.
Have you seen any?
It's a hatchback.
There's somebody in town. No, I think it was I saw this old lady in town that went to the grocery store in.
Yeah.
She had it wasn't that, but it was a Chevette.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same
Same,
era.
yeah.
And
Same
it was
idea.
you don't see Chevettes in
They're
that
so
condition.
tiny.
Yeah.
Like I wanted it.
They're so.
It was
tiny.
in such good shape. It made me want a
She
Chevette.
probably drove it to the grocery store and that's about it.
Into church maybe or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's like seriously, you could tell
Right.
looking at it. Like I was like, I want that car.
So, these first 3 topics are almost like along the same line of just like, I don't know, fucked upness. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we just watched this video on YouTube of these lions trying to kill a buffalo and all the ramifications they're involved. It was pretty cool. You should watch it.
It's a pretty twisted story.
Yeah,
It's just neat to see how nature takes care of because you know the other thing to that whole thing was the lion wants food.
right.
Yeah,
right.
the lions
stay
are just
alive.
eating. They're just
Right.
eating.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
not like they're being mean.
It's not like they're a murderer. Like,
Right, right.
Yeah.
They're just trying to.
They're like, I can't go to the store and buy
Yeah.
giant lion food. They don't like. Yeah, it doesn't work out that way.
It's pretty cool though. You see different species
And then-
intermingling.
And then we see somebody actually being stupid. That's O.J. Simpson. And what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Is he
Yeah.
like a sociopath or something? Like what's
He's
his
he's a something path. I think this qualifies him.
Pathological,
Maybe a
crazy
criminal
person.
path, a criminopath.
Criminal-path?
or as they say in Raising Arizona, recidivism.
He
Yeah.
seems to have a lot of brush-ins with the law.
What were the recent ones before this? Post that murder thing.
He had like a
He was in his speedboat.
yeah.
He got busted for
Right.
speeding in a
In the
manatee
manatee.
area.
Right. Yeah.
He got busted for
some kind of gambling
for
shit.
some but there was also satellite.
Or that's
dish.
it. Yeah, yeah.
It was direct TV satellite.
some scam.
He
crap.
had like code programmers. And
I
equipment in
read
his house.
like people. I saw you said something about that. I was curious what the detail was. That's nuts.
And somehow he got off or something on that.
Is
he got off.
Is O.J.
Yeah,
Simpson?
I think.
Is
Or he had to
O.J.
pay money or whatever.
He's immune to law.
Is he like a villain?
No, like a super villain.
Yeah.
No, he's like
super
exactly.
stupid
Yes.
villain. I think he thinks
He seems
is.
kind of like a villain.
I think he thinks he's a super villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole thing actually over the weekend does sort of seem like one of the Joker's plots.
Yeah, so
like
then
he
he
came,
goes-
he's the last dude in.
Yeah,
Surprise, bitches!
Yeah, we're gonna steal all this
after
shit.
the 6 guys rolled in with guns,
Right.
demanding his stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the
All of
Joker.
this-
or
right.
I don't need this, casino owner.
Right.
Speaking of Jokers, adios, amigo.
Yeah, a lot of
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, and
But
then
he said his hardest day
Mhm.
was easier than his dad's
best day.
best day, because his dad was
Do
a
you think he's
immigrant or something.
Do you think he really asked his dad about that?
Yeah.
And I was like, this sounds bullshit, dude.
Yeah. Like
how is he a gauge of that? Don't you think his dad would probably be
have a better, because like
kind of presumptuous.
And maybe it's harder day. He meant like physically harder, because his job should have been pretty difficult and stressful, but it didn't seem to be for him.
Well, I was gonna say that
He
whole,
didn't
the
try
whole thing
very
where you
hard.
get in front
He
of
didn't
Congress and live for like 8 hours straight.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's out harder day than that, because
That's
you
hard.
just make yourself look out to be like the biggest douche in the world.
What's this shit too this pattern where it's like, this dude has to resign, he so fucking has to resign, and they're like, no, and then whenever people stop like talking about every day, they try to like quietly dismiss them.
Wait
it's like,
until
you
the
Like
can't,
it's never happened.
you can't quietly dismiss
Like, well, we thought of it ourselves. We
Right.
didn't do it because you said it.
Right.
We thought of it all on our own.
Yeah,
We were just, our plan was, our date was next week.
Yeah.
You wanted,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not doing it this week.
we
Next-
win. We
ours.
win.
We made the decision.
win.
You're like,
Right.
no, you did.
Yeah.
It's like you quitting after I fired you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
No, it was my idea. No, it wasn't. No.
Well, it's
It wasn't your idea.
with that. Let's see. You've got.
I don't know if you can be so happy about Snow
Snow.
leaving. He left because he's got like cancer again.
No.
Didn't he?
Well,
That's
both.
wisely.
Yeah, that's really wisely. Absolutely.
Like
And
if you look at a picture of him now, and then like
versus when
a
he
year
came in.
and a
Yeah.
half ago, even or a year ago.
Yeah, he's got cancer again.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's not
cancer.
something that you know.
But it's
I
almost like, do you think he's trying
Those
to
jobs
sort of,
will make you older anyway. You don't
You
need
think he's trying to, like-
fight cancer while you're like having the horrible, stressful job where you lie every day.
you think
Exactly.
you think it's like a tough guy sort of? Well, it's really for the money sort of deflection. When
That's
he
what he
says
said.
that. Yeah, he said he's not getting. He doesn't. He needs more money, basically.
Well, he needs
I
more.
think he needs less of the cancer
Yeah.
He probably needs
or
more
more
money.
time to just deal with it. I don't
Yeah.
think he needs money.
Well, he said that they don't pay him. That he can. No, like that's what he was saying in press conferences and shit. Like
Really?
Probably
Yeah.
pay for medical bills. I bet.
he
In
said.
a
Well,
way.
yeah.
I could see.
He said that he made way more money doing what he was doing before.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, but he knew that when he took the job.
Well,
of
yeah.
course he did.
It was a pay cut at the
I'm
beginning.
sure
He didn't think,
he-
like by the
I'm
end
sure-
you'll be making $1 million.
But he didn't have cancer when he took the job. Either.
Right.
Right. That's what I
So,
yeah, I
yeah.
don't think it has anything to do with money. That doesn't make any sense.
so-
It's not like he's surprised about it.
And so goes the Karl Rove.
Yeah. That's
Finally.
Yeah. Absolutely. Finally. Which. It's,
And then they had all that stuff about how he was the turd blossom.
Turd Blossom
Yeah.
was his nickname
That was his
forever.
nickname?
Yeah, that was Bush's nickname.
Shit
for-
flower.
since Texas days.
Yes, because it actually exists in Texas.
Yes, they
Flowers
do.
that grow in shit.
And what is it that he could sell you a turd blossom? He could convince you to buy one or something.
Probably so.
Or eat it. He would convince you to eat the turd part of the turd
I bet they
blossom.
joke
Yeah.
about that a lot too.
And then we've got Ron Paul that more and more I hear him, I really enjoy hearing what he says. And a lot of it makes sense.
I
But
think-
I don't know how somebody hasn't just killed him in the Republican Party.
Well, no, I think Ron
like a
Paul
rock
and Dennis
star.
Did you have
Kucinich need to make some sort of like twisted coalition.
Well, have you heard
The
the way they
coalition of the
treated
honest.
him?
And
And
subsequent, like
the way they
MTV
talked to
video.
Ron Paul in some of these
Oh, I know.
interviews,
Yeah.
it was like the Fox News interview. And it
They
was
totally just try to bait
they were,
him.
they
Yeah.
said like he said you're supporting terrorists or something. Like it was like that sort of like that was how it was. It wasn't a question. It was
Right.
like you're a non-American and you will. Oh no, I remember what it was. It was. You said you want foreigners to make our foreign policy decisions or something, and he's like,
No.
no, that's not what I said. I
No.
said the reason that a lot of the people are upset with us is because we're in the Arabian Peninsula
Right.
and we have no real business to have our bases there,
Right.
and that's really what a lot of the people are upset about. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Right.
it's like if you've actually researched this, you would know this. I'm not
Well,
saying anything
and-
that's
you know-
crazy.
You know the thing that
This
even takes it a level deeper for the Fox News crowd? It's like, remember how we got kind of mad about the Arab countries trying to own our ports? That's how they see our bases over there.
Yeah, we have military bases. It's
Right.
like how many military bases are there in the U.S.?
And embassies.
From
I
other
mean, we have big fucking like temples to ourselves.
Well,
Well, but
they're-
that's a
they're-
little
they're more
different.
like
But like a
fortresses.
military
Yeah.
base is quite a bit different.
Well, but the embassy is what the military base used to be. They're starting to make new embassies that are almost like partially military bases. I mean, that's what the plan for the one in Iraq is.
They're planning on building that one on the west, like or on Iran side,
On Iran
right
side.
on the border or some shit.
Of Iran?
Yeah, they're gonna build
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
a military base
Uh-huh.
on the border of Iran,
An Iraqi military base for the Iraqis. You know.
So they can defend the border.
so we can fly planes in there.
Yeah. There might be a few.
And did you see Lieberman?
Yes.
Where
Did
he's
you
like
see Stewart talking about Lieberman? It shows.
Are you talking about with Petraeus?
where he was like, "Do we need to give you the right to go into Iran?" And he's like, I am worried about Iraq right
And
now.
it cuts to Jon Stewart. And he's got a bottle of booze, and he's like spitting
No,
it
did
out.
you see what it was?
Yeah.
It was a bottle of Manischewitz.
Oh, Manischewitz. That's right.
Even
It
at
was a
one
bottle of
point,
Manischewitz.
he had to turn it around
so you could see
after
it.
so you would see that it was.
That's totally right.
That's funny. So speaking of the Petraeus, his official position was something like, "Dude, we're killing it."
Yeah. Well, Bush said that week while he's in Australia, "We're kicking ass in Iraq.
Blinding
We're
success
kicking
is
ass.
what's going on in Iraq right now, apparently.
We're kicking ass."
Meanwhile, there were 400 or so people that got killed in was it 3 or 4 like consecutive suicide blasts in some remote area?
It's a northeastern tribal area.
It's not an Anbar.
They're not even Islam.
Anbar is like Disney World, but in Iraq.
Yeah, they weren't even.
Everyone
Muslims.
walks to dance around with flowers
But
every
it's
day.
some tribal area with their own freaking like religion, and who knows how old of a tribe and shit they are.
Right. Well, they're kind of a sort of known within the tribes as kind of one of the runt reject tribes, basically, and it was totally like it's the sucker punch. Basically.
Yeah.
Nobody ever messes with them because they're not thought of.
Right.
And somebody went up and fucked up, and blew up three
Just to prove a point.
consecutive bombings to prove a point, and it was
Like, we'll fuck up you guys too.
Well, it's the shady kind of bombings where you blow something up and people go to see what happened, and so you blow up those people.
Yeah.
And then they send them into medical teams, and then
They
you blow
blow
up
up.
those people. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it was really bad. So it was a horrible.
And that's probably a large part of the like population. And
So,
specific
right,
What was
so
the
the
one in
violence
mosque that they
moved-
blew up like 3 different times, the same mosque?
Oh, that's the
and
golden.
the Iraqis
the Golden Dome.
didn't protect it or whatever.
the Golden
because
Map.
they were terrified to get blown up.
Yeah, the Golden Mosque. Well, and those were inside jobs and stuff like that. Well, the same kind of thing though. The Sunni guy that Bush met with while he was in Anbar, he's dead now. He got blown up by a roadside bomb the other day.
He sure did.
And so it's like, and he was responsible for a militia that went after U.S. soldiers, like within the last couple of years.
Yeah, well, but they're buddies now.
Right.
It's that friend of my enemy is my friend, or no, enemy of my friend, or whatever the
works so well in Afghanistan and Iraq already.
Yeah.
I love how we keep
the third
repeating
time around
this.
you figure it out.
Yeah. That's
So
right.
who called Petraeus a ass-kissing chicken shit?
His superior officer.
That's pretty awesome.
So the guy who's in
Chief
charge of the
Admiral
whole region.
William.
Fallon. Yeah, he's the CENTCOM chief.
So what is this? Wesley Clark
Wesley Clark is
versus the Clinton.
he's all up on some Hillary and is saying she's the way. But
I'm
actually,
so sick and tired of Hillary.
well, here's the whole thing. Clark and Clinton go way back. Clark and Clinton are both Arkansas guys and did the whole Kosovo thing basically together. So that we should have known this was coming.
Yeah.
But it's starting to be the big money matchups because you have Wesley Clark and Magic Johnson on Team Hillary, and most Def and Oprah so far for Obama.
Well, Oprah is worth
like,
more than
dude,
all those 3 other people.
I was gonna say,
combined.
Oprah trumps all.
My mom will vote for Obama now.
I know.
Because Oprah said to do it.
So
Oprah tells my mom to do things.
Exactly. Talk about who the big.
And there are a lot of other moms
the
too.
big crux in this equation is Oprah, because suddenly the women's vote isn't so locked for Hillary.
No, because she's not
My
a
mom
woman.
will still vote for
she's
her,
like
though.
some sort of robot.
Yeah.
Some sort of evil robot.
Yeah.
Did you see, speaking of Oprah, did you see any of the Letterman on Oprah?
No, I didn't.
Letterman was on Oprah.
Letterman was on Oprah. And I was just, that audience that was in New York, they just screamed for her for like 10 minutes or something, it felt like.
Oh, so she went to New York.
And she was on Letterman.
No.
Oh, he was on.
She was already been on.
Okay.
Letterman was probably like, I'll do it, but I'm not leaving.
Right.
She's like, I'll go to New York.
I'm gonna go to New York.
I'll just buy a building for like 2 weeks.
What else we got? Is that our entire gig for the
the
Nodfast?
we got a
Brittany.
couple more things.
Brittany melted down, and people make it.
Well, Josh feels for her.
No, well,
it's not that I feel for
No,
her.
I
It's just that
it's what it
she's
says about
like,
our culture.
She's messed up, and I wouldn't be surprised if like I woke up one day and the headline was that she offed herself in some way. And it seems like it's everybody around her is perpetuating.
Did you ever watch Craig Ferguson?
Yeah.
Several months ago, he said on the show, he said, I'm not
I'm
making
not
any
making
more
more
I'm not
jokes.
making any
Yeah,
more jokes
there's-
about her because she's got a mental illness and
There's
it's
a
just
lot-
not funny.
There's a lot of
people
people that
around her
stop
are
doing
exploiting.
that.
Like he basically said
Yeah.
that,
And it's just like everybody's like, oh, having a fucking field day with it. It's just like a gold mine for so many like programs and outlets and shit. And
Yeah,
MTV was the
I was
most
listening
recent
to
one.
Somebody talking recently, they were like, you don't accidentally go out of your house that many times with your panties, with no panties.
right,
No, you don't.
right.
You don't.
Not like it, she's had multiple times. I think it was Letterman and Dr. Phil were talking about it actually.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil was on Letterman like the day after Letterman was on.
I don't know. It's kind
Oh,
of like
God.
she's slowly turning into like Courtney Love or something.
No, it's a little bit of that. It's definitely some of that, but it's
Like-
also like this even more like it really got bad after the divorce.
Well, you don't know if she didn't have postpartum depression or something
That's
too.
exactly
You don't know any
it.
of that
That's
shit.
exactly it.
You have no
she
idea.
had two
Like,
kids and then
That's the
immediately
thing. We
had
don't.
a
No one
divorce.
knows this girl,
Right.
but everybody thinks they know her, and that's part of this whole celebrity thing.
Well, all I'm saying is
Or they enjoy seeing her
there's
fail, like have horrible problems or something.
that's
I don't. Here's the question, man. She has management. She has managers and
She's fired them
PR
all.
people,
She's
And nobody's like,
and nobody's told her not to do that dance thing on the VMA because
Yeah.
it looked horrible and it looked like she didn't know the words.
Well, they would
It
all
looked like
get-
she was asleep or like she was out of it.
well,
I heard that she had that there was some fight before she went out with her hair person,
yeah,
and that's why her hair was like all fucked up.
yeah.
And then she took a Xanax to like deal with it, and was all.
Oh, that helps.
Well, that would explain it. She was like
Yeah.
trying to be sexy, and it was like drunk girl trying to be sexy.
When
She was like shaking her
here's
chest
the thing.
around
Here's
and
the
it
thing.
I mean,
was-
she's only 25.
For
Like,
Right.
for me, my thing was I heard about it. I literally expect from what I heard, I literally thought she was going to be rolling around on the stage like flailing, and I
she was
watched
just
it.
so out of it.
yeah, and it's like
She was still with it. You
but
could
she
tell she was still is like.
She was like a beat behind him on stuff and was like,
No,
it
I
looked like she was confused.
I know. There's no question, and she was covering her mouth during parts so you wouldn't.
She
see
didn't know
her.
like the words or couldn't say them
To
or
her own
something.
song.
Yeah,
I guess
Exactly.
my general point is like, who's the Supremes? What's her name?
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross has probably had some similar instances during performances, and nobody's like losing their
An
shit about
awful
it.
lot of
It's
performers.
because she is who she is.
Well,
Right.
it's also because she's in the age that we are that you see that stuff immediately.
Yeah,
Well,
It's like,
good.
you know what? If you didn't watch the VMAs, you've heard about it and you've seen it.
yeah.
And if you go on YouTube, I'm sure you can find it.
But
and-
also, doesn't this bring into part of it? All what it is about it is stereotypes and gender expectations and things like that.
yeah.
You know, not saying that Justin Timberlake could get away with being sloppy drunk and people would just say, "Oh, he's just being a bad
he's
boy."
genuinely
Right.
more talented than she is by far.
Yeah.
That's
He actually, the difference is he's not along for the
we're gonna-
ride. He
yeah,
like
I agree.
produces
I
stuff
agree.
and-
I agree. But even saying talent aside, the other side,
Elvis was awfully fucked up.
right.
so,
But the other side of the
Right,
coin is you
right.
got David Lee Roth. Oh my
Yeah.
God! I mean, you know,
He's
or any of the
touring,
guys.
man. They're touring.
I know.
He's
Any-
touring with the Van
this is-
Halen again, dude.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
much are those tickets?
I don't know.
That's
They're like
gonna.
$80.
People are gonna go nuts to see that shit.
So we'll see. I think, like I said, she's gonna be dead somehow. It just seems like Anna Nicole Smith or something.
yeah, exactly. She's gonna be another Anna.
She's
Nicole.
obviously
These are
she's
all,
obviously
like,
on a bunch of drugs a lot.
yes, yeah, and it's not gonna be healthy. She's not gonna be. I don't
Why
think.
does she doesn't? I bet she doesn't have any friends.
I don't think she's donating
Yeah.
the liver to
You
anybody.
know?
all her friends are like hired.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not your friends.
Well, yeah. After a certain point, though.
But you'd think they wouldn't want her to destroy herself because they wouldn't have a job.
Right.
You know, even for that reason, even for the selfish reason of that, you'd think
the
they wouldn't want
problem,
her
though,
to
with a lot of
burn.
these people is they never have a private life. They really don't have any real relationships with people. They don't know what any of that ends up being.
Well, and they can't. It's because she seriously can't. She and a billion other people can't go out without somebody trying to take a picture of her.
Right.
Well, it's
Right.
like but she almost likes it, but it's almost like she's just trying to enjoy it because she knows.
But you can't turn it off.
Yeah,
No.
Is the problem?
No.
it kind of actually reminds me of Nirvana a little bit. How it's just
Yeah.
like you get propelled so far and so fast, and like your whole
And it's worse than you.
world changes.
It's not.
completely.
Yeah.
It's not at all.
There's a lot to cope with, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, that you go from not knowing who you are to everyone in the world thinking they know who you are
Right.
and wanting to know more about you.
Yeah.
And
Well, just think about how
And
weird it
she
would
has
be
2 kids.
if everyone in the world knew your name.
Yeah.
Just that.
and,
that
and,
thing
and,
alone.
would say something to you every time you were out.
Right.
Like,
Right.
You wouldn't go out after a while.
Right.
If you were super famous, that's why you have
It's
people
not- it's
because
not a thing.
you don't even want to deal with it, man.
It's
I'm
not
not going to go buy a loaf of bread
It's not
because
a thing you really
18 people are going to
consider.
talk to me at the
Right.
damn grocery
It's
store.
not really a thing you consider, but yeah, it's interesting.
I'd be able to cope with it. Anyway,
You can be Britney Spears.
yeah.
Piss off.
Google has this
It's the new X Prize. Google
contest.
put up what $30 million.
Yeah, which
For the
kind of
first-
shows you sort of how much bank the Google has.
Well, I think that's from the foundation too, isn't it or not?
Oh,
Oh, did you also hear that Google paid like $10 million so they can land their private like 767 or whatever it is
Oh,
at the
Jesus.
NASA facility
Nice.
right by their
Oh Jesus!
And NASA was like, "Hey, what's our budget for next month?" Yes, you can.
Yeah, you got it. Yes. Yeah, we'll take
They're
that
like,
money.
we would like to give you 10 million. It was, I don't remember how much it was, but it was a chunk of money. It was
Yeah.
like double digit.
They're probably like, "No, we can't do that. We just can't." And they just kept saying, "What about?
And how much is it?
What about?
How much is it?
6 million.
How much is it?
What
Come
about
on.
7 million?
It's so that they can fly.
We can't. I mean, that would be
Early on,
ridiculous.
man, they were giving them crap about getting this plane. But you know what?
Oh yeah, but Casey.
As far as CEOs go,
Yeah.
I think they're okay. Like, I think they...
Who, Google?
The guy.
Oh.
It's the guys who fucking built the thing. Like,
Well, right, but I mean, how much more did they?
it's
make
not like the
than
CEO is like came into the company later and they're getting all these perks. It's like,
No, sure, but
The
there's,
dudes.
there's still a crazy disparation between CEO pay and employee pay in a
Yeah,
lot of
there
places.
yeah,
And
that's true. But people,
that's one of the huge problems with modern business.
most people that work with Google don't complain about it.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
no. I agree.
get paid so little.
Google's probably an
the vegan
exception.
chef doesn't cook exactly what I want every day.
That's what I'm saying. Google's an exception. I would imagine.
I only get to spend
But,
20% of my time on private.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
projects.
about. It's the worst it's been in like
Yeah, I know.
Ever.
I'm just saying in
40
their
years. Or
in their
Ever.
example,
It's
it's not like
probably
the
no.
companies, like the employees are doing badly. It's not like GM or somebody
No,
like that where the
right.
guys, you know,
Oh,
where they're
shit,
cutting
man.
jobs or.
You
They're-
got the head of PepsiCo down to everybody that's working at fucking Taco Bell or some shit. You know, it's the same kind of thing.
Right.
Well, not the, they all separated.
Oh, that
It
is
doesn't
that
own
is
it
the
anymore.
worst.
Yeah, they sold
Yum
that.
Brands.
That is the
No.
worst ever. I did see that stat where it's like the pay, like the
Right.
bottom
Bottom
rung
rung,
compared to the
Top
top.
run.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
the percentages is like.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's always been like this ratio.
Yeah, but
neighborhood
there's
in
no
the state.
people like that at Google, you know.
Right.
Nobody at Google gets paid. I don't. I bet there are people somehow. that
Somebody
work for Google.
fucking cleans the office, man.
Is there somebody at Google that makes minimum wage? Let's find out.
No, but I bet somebody that Google has shit contracted out to for whatever reason.
Hourly wages, making.
Yeah,
hourly.
they might watch that though. A lot of
Shit
companies have
Maybe
minimums
Minimums
for their contracts.
of
Yeah, if
what
they,
you
they're
pay
smart
people.
enough. They
Yeah.
have the resources.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure they have
They
the
have,
lawyers.
they have a really good search.
I bet they got a
engine.
spreadsheet or two in there.
They got a couple lawyers. They got a couple lawyers that work for them.
Yeah, I bet so. I
Hey,
bet so.
What you guys work on these documents for us?
So
Contractor retail.
there is, by the way, tonight emerging a pick for Attorney General to replace Gonzalez in this McCasey.
Who is this dude? Everybody seems
Michael
to think
McCasey.
he's great on both sides, and
Well,
Who is
it's
he?
because he's a tried and true jurist. He's a judge in Manhattan for a long time. For a lot of
Okay.
he did the '93, I think, terror cases for the bombing of the
Was he for terror?
World Trade Center. No, I think he put the guys away. I think
Oh, he
put
was
them in jail.
against terror.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
yeah, they say
So-
the reaction from the right about this guy shows a weakened president.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Schumer likes him, and so you
What
have
clout does he have anymore? Like what can the president
that's
do
what
anymore?
right. Oh, nothing. I mean, there's no
He's
lamer
been
of
a
a
lame
lame duck.
duck president for a long time. They
Right.
just haven't tried to acknowledge it.
Well, now they can't deny it is the thing. It's
Well, they were
there's a-
denying,
there's a- there's a-
they were
there's a
denying the
point when
damn approval ratings, weren't they?
Yeah.
they were trying to. They can't really do that either.
It's like -4 people like this dude.
But yeah, this guy was the whole point that Schumer was making is that his decisions and his past basically show that he'd be independent enough from the administration to restore respect to the Justice Department, which is what is needed more than anything.
So
which
did that Supreme Court justice they put in too.
Roberts.
Yeah.
Well, he actually
whatever.
fired back at Bush though when Bush was trying to say that it was his idea. Bush tried to say in this book that came out by the one guy that recently had the book out. Here he's up.
Greenspan?
No.
Greenspan said Bush was a jackass.
This guy,
Awesome.
the Robert Draper book. Robert Draper book. Bush said that it was John Roberts' idea to nominate Harriet Miers, and from the Supreme Court, John Roberts issued a statement saying it was not my idea to nominate Harriet Miers.
That woman is an idiot.
It's like the day that
Like, I'm
came
a
out.
freaking constitutional scholar. She's like a shady backwater lawyer from Texas.
It's like, don't you pin that shit on me, asshole. It's like,
You cannot fire me.
I got
My
a little-
job is better than yours.
I got a little respect for John Roberts on that. I mean,
That's because once you're in the Supreme Court, dude.
nobody can fuck with you. You
Yeah,
can't,
unless
you can't put
unless
words
they
in their
prove you're
mouth.
crazy.
Right.
And they've never taken anybody out ever.
No.
Yeah.
No. All right.
It's like the wise man.
Are we to the end of the 53rd Nodfasty?
Yep.
I think we are. So join us for the Tech Night Fire coming up soon.
See you on the flip side.